So now that we have automated engines, we also need to automate boilers, which I really want to destroy this. But making boilers should be easy. Also, we do not need to automate offshore pumps. You only need 1 or 2 at most. Unless you're going nuclear power, then you'll need more. But that's still far away. So, boilers, pipes, bricks, and small chassis, which are rods and rivets, which I can make all out of ingots. And pipes are tubes and rivets. So let's just place it further along and hope that things do not get out of hand too much. Thank you, bots. Also, let's burn some more stuff that we do not need, like these rivets. So, maybe a reverse factory. Boilers. Which needs bricks. I can feed them bricks, so the only thing we need to make are pipes. Which we can make up here. Using... Let's just make a schematic at first. So, you're gonna make pipes, and what was the other thing? Small chassis. These. Which means you need rivets. You both need rivets, so let's just make some rivets here. I also need another factory. So maybe something like this and this. And you make tubes, and you make tubes. And when you put it all together, this comes out of it. Now, quick question. How do we feed everything? Well, we can do this, and have a coal line down the middle. Which needs to go underground here and here. Because we need this and this. And which also needs to go underground here because we need this and this. I'm getting better at it. But this does not power them. So we'll still need a dedicated coal line going top to bottom. Or something. Let's see. Then same thing here. Let's put it like here. No, actually. You need to get over, you need to get over, and you both need some inputs of some sort. So, same coal principle here. Coal goes through here. The iron ingots come from here. This goes in there, this goes in there, this goes in both, this goes down, this goes over. And this goes into a chest. It looks correct at the moment. So maybe this. Actually, this should be like a double belt. So we have got coal going over. So this can feed all of this. And we need the coal line itself. Long end inserters here, here, and here. And the coal line will continue on here. With the exception of you. So... No. No, 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 no. Long end inserter, power, power, power. Which means we need the power to go here. Did I forget the tubes? I forgot the tubes. I was so proud of myself. So I need 2 more factories. And I'm going to wedge them in there. So this one. And I'm going to abuse this one. So. That's possible. This. This is also possible. I can merge these sooner. If my inventory wouldn't be so full. Let's get rid of this blueprint. Oop. So the idea of this double merging lane, I do like it. So something like this, this, and fetch me this. So now you're getting power to make... Why am I feeding you anything actually? That doesn't matter. You're making tube. Which needs plates. You're making plates. So, you can give him plates if he needs them. But at the moment, everything is being consumed by this guy. So maybe let's not do this. Let's make it dedicated. You get your own plate machine. Like this. And you can get your coal from here. You're already getting your coal. How do you get your coal? You're pretty much stuck, wedged in between. The only way for you to get your coal is it's not possible. It would be possible if this one was over here. Also, take this and burn this thing. Oh. Just burn some rocks. I don't care. I still do not... Do I ever get diagonal inserters? I don't think so. They get stackier. They get smarter and faster. Oh, but they do not get more bendy. So I will have to... So basically this whole thing needs to move one over. I have way too much stuff on me. Damn it. Yeah, burn these cables. So... let's make this one first. You go there. You get this. You get this. You get this. And then this is a done thing. Then you need to make some plates. So I place you here. You're making plates. Everything is getting filled. And everything is get inserted. Looks fine, I think. Voila. That should be it. Actually, I can do this. So why... ah, bricks. But bricks should be easy. Let's just get the brick line over here. I have too much stuff. I need to get rid of something like this here. It's gone. Then... so... this... This. And we're pretty much going to ram it straight in there. So if we want to insert it, we can pick it from here, we can pick it from there, and we can grab it from there. And that is power automation. We can now make a power plant. Nice! They only need a ton of bricks. So, let's see. With power automation, I think my research also has stopped. Ah, I'm actually just out of power. Good thing I have all this coal with me. So, here. Here. This is still more than enough. This is also more than enough. You're out of bronze. ingots, have this. And move on. And let's get rid of some of my wood. Where's my wood line? Over there. It's full to the brim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can also get rid of this rubber wood, which is also full to the brim by absolutely everything. Let's put it in here. And iron ore, sand. Let's get rid of the sand. Let's get some glass. And some bronze ingots. Do I have some more copper plates? Yes. And let's get some tin ingots. They're over here. And let's feed the science machine again. So you. You. And you. So we now have power automation, which means the next step would be to actually use the power. Which means we will start to have to make electronics, glass, copper foil, and circuit and cable, and then more of everything in the chassis and more cable. Sounds easy enough. Also, electric motors are a key item. Heavy copper cable, I'm not quite sure. Do I need to connect the power poles myself? Let's make 2 power poles. 1, 2. Oh. They still work like always. Ah, I see. You will never have to think about fuel again. 7 of them, 10 of them. The correct ratio is actually 2 to 1, so let's do this. It's still 2 to 1, is it? 1.8. 900, yes. Ah, I love this sound. So, circuits. Glass sheet. Glass sheets are made by cooking up more glass, which means I need more bronze furnaces. How many do I have up here? 5. Which means I need more bronze and I think more wood. No, I've got enough wood. It's just the bronze that's empty. So let's make more furnace. And let's fill up this copper chest a bit more with stuff we do not need. That's a copper chest. Good. I also need bricks. You have more than enough bricks. My stream completely freeze, or is it just seemed like so? What does my creator dashboard tell me? seems to be working fine. So, continue on. Up here, we will have a coal incident. These miners are... You are running out. So, you just need a kickstart. Here, I have these. You are actually empty. You are also empty. You are also empty. Let's just move the field on along. So, up. Something like this. I know this is terrible balancing, but it does the trick. Feedback, 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 feedback. And let's just power you, and you will... Will you power the rest? Let's see. You can get to grab. And then you should definitely get to grab, to be able to grab it. Yeah. And that's cool. Fixed a bit. I really want to begin with circuits. Well, if I want to begin with circuits, I will need to have glass sheets in production. And copper foil. How do I make copper foil? It's probably just... Wow. That's easy. And if I actually want to make electronics... The thing about electronics is it's a facility that you will always be using. Because I think electronics will never be irrelevant. Electronics. We need them for the crushers. We will need them for the assemblers later on. Electronics 2 requires basically the same thing out of gold and green. Or we need part of the electronic facility. Or do we need the complete facility? No, only part. For the basic computer. The blue ones are basically blue, green and red combined together. And a whole lot of other stuff. And you're an optical controller, which is this. Advanced controller, heavy coil. So basically we will always need electronic circuits. And based upon them, we need advanced materials in form of advanced circuits. But the basic one, this basic electronic circuit is always required. So let's make an optimal factory for it. So I need some assemblers. Let's make them in my pocket. I think I have more than enough burners. I would like to have the crafting speed 0.5. Well, that's gonna suck. So let's just place some things down. We're gonna make this, which needs this, and also needs this. You're making 1.6 seconds. One piece of glass every 0.8 seconds at a crafting speed from 8.5. So basically, why is it 1.6? So we're making it 50% faster. So times 2 divided by 3, take the number, add the 1, carry the turn. It's 4.8 divided by 2, 2.4, and just did it the wrong direction. So instead of every 1.6 seconds, we're making a sheet of glass in a little more than a second. So, and we're also making 2 of them. So 0.8 in 0.8 seconds, we make 1 sheet of glass. And then a little, I think 50% faster would be something like 0.6-ish. Which is too much of a brain fog for me right now. So we're gonna make glass sheet en masse and just don't have to bother with it. So you need 1 sheet of glass every 2 seconds because you only have a crafting speed of 0.5. You're making a shit ton of glass sheets. So yes, Links will be using glass sheets as a raw Links input. You're making 2 copper foil every second, and you need 3 copper foil every... Why do I know that ratio? I need 1 more. It's the standard Factorio ratio for circuits. So basically this and this. So I can actually make the standard template, which is this, and a chest in the middle. Now the question is, can I make some basic electronic inserters in my pocket? I think I can. Because I can make motors in my pocket, and I can make circuits in my pocket. And I absolutely do not want to use any burner inserters at all. So this, and this, and this is the basic setup. Let's just use normal inserters for now. And these should be fast inserters in the future because you're gonna need a lot of copper. Although with the inserter bonus, it should be fine actually. Let's make some poles. This is where I need the heavy copper cable. And what do I need else? Wood. Do we not have any wood? I do not have any wood. And the big wooden poles, they have a longer reach. So let's make the normal wooden poles. So it would be something like this. Maybe something more like this. Input, output. Then we also need to get... Yeah, I remember. This and this. And this is your basic circuit setup. Let's add you, and you, you, and you. And now we can stack them together. Using advanced electric power poles allows us to put a beacon in the middle, which would be nice, but I think beacons... Are beacons actually in here? Yeah, they should be. Yeah, they're still far away, so we'll ignore beacons in our recipe, in our blueprint at the moment. Also, you need to be restricted to this. So, as we wait for inserters to finish, the research seems to be stuck a bit, although no, it's going. We'll make the next template for logic controllers. They need circuits and cable. Also, we need probably more assembly machines. And the basic computers need all of the above. So, one of you, show me this and show me the cable. I can make table out of sticks. So, I need 2 cable per second. You are making 2 cable per second. And then I will need this. You're making copper rods, 2 copper rods per second. So this is basically... Oh! Duty calls. Let's make some guns. I see you up there. Here, have this wall. Let's make some repair kits. Oh, I can make them out of iron. While they are building, let's put on some turrets. One here, one here. Oh, wait, what? Here, one here. That should be enough. And repair all of this. Great. And let's return home. Well, let's watch them die. Get bent tree. Are you out of... Yes, you are. Not anymore, you're not. So, where was I? Oh yeah, over here. Inserters are being researched. So, back to this. 2 copper cable per tick. You're making 2 copper rods. No, you're making 2 copper cable per tick and you need 2 copper rods per tick. And you're making 2 copper rods per tick. So this is basically the perfect ratio. So this output. Well, that's a bit simple. Nevertheless, it would look something like this. And let's just make a double. For the sole reason of symmetry. Symmetry is very important in this game. Let's make some small one wooden poles. And then the thing would look like this. Ah, I see I still have a logical error in my pattern. These are still burner assemblers, so they need to be coal-fired. I will get... where are the automation assemblers? They're down here. Inserters are part of it. And I can probably also make this also in my pocket. Yes, I can. So, yeah. We are just going to assume that we are always have that we are going to have electricity from this point forward. This and this and this. The final factory. Let's make some more of you. And let's pick you guys up. So the final factory would be the basic computer. We'll probably be making the cables on the fly. We only need half a cable per second. You need, yeah, 2 cables per second. So, one of these. Make this. You're gonna make cable. Actually, probably more like this and this, because one cable factory can support 2 basic computer factories. Then we're going to need 1 chassis per second and per second. Is this a small one? It's a small one. And these are again going to get crafted amazingly fast. So... if I do something like this, give me some more. You're gonna make these, so you're gonna need also this. Then you're gonna output them over here. Ah, I see. If I'm going to make them inefficient. So, input. No, input here, input there. So, chassis. Rod and rivets. Rods and rivets. Copper cable. Then we'll have this on the fly, and these 2 will be coming from external. So... output. Input. Longhand inserters. And this is our basic computer factory. Let's put some power poles in there. Then we're gonna build a power plant. And yeah, and then we're gonna build a power plant.